So this morning we've got Craig's WRX behind us. He's basically going to have a weekend wash at Young Cars. He's just opening up now. Basically he's going to get his car ceramic boosted, but we are going to do a review on that. Craig is just stood down there. So we are going to do a review on this. This is running at, what is it, 337? Yeah, 337 brake, so obviously perfect weather for this, nice and snowy. So I'm going to get some shots obviously of this car being cleaned and all that sort of stuff at Young Cars. Again, if you want this weekend wash, contact Nick, link in description. It's just £40 for the weekend where you get your car ceramic boosted, but it comes out looking absolutely pristine. What we're going to do now then, like I said, is jump to the shots, Nick washing the car.
They saying Mike's about to blow though. Tell me something that I don't know. With the crowd bouncing like bogles, you can come on the tour bus, just please no photos. Up the ride like Somo, cause we be going off on the off nights. Cause I've been on every single song I put my pin on. No, they don't know, or maybe they starting to. Cause I work so hard that it's hard to lose. Top spot, I'm taking that face to face. Got a bottle in my hand, I'm facing that. Cause if winning is a habit, then I've been an addict. Every night it's cinematic when you roll with us. And we won't live forever, but I will remember when I met you in the summer. And I came to your town. We fell in love. Then we burned it to the ground. And we could be together, baby. But I gotta leave soon.
Nick's just giving Craig a prep talk down there about ceramic boots, but he's just applying it right now. This car looks absolutely insane. Now it's clean. The car has been done now, so the car's been clean. It's been ceramic boots. Look at that, it looks like I'm holding the wheel. But the sun is in my eyes as well. So there's actually sun and there's like ice on the floor. Welcome to England. But the car looks absolutely pristine. Looks so nice, as you can see as well. We are going to be reviewing this. We are going to go for a drive in it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to jump in the car and we're going to have a talk about this WRX Impreza. This is Craig. This is Impreza WRX. How long have you had it for?
About 2 years.
Yeah.
Roughly.
Do you? What made you actually buy a Subaru? Obviously, I mean they're nice cars already. Let's be honest. But what obviously was the selling point for you?
Well, I've always liked them, but the main reason I got one, I drove my brother's.
Is it? Yeah, because his brother's got the same, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So pretty much the same.
He's got the plug-in model.
Oh, has he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're similar, aren't they? But a little bit different.
Yeah. I mean, he let me drive it Mount Street.
Yeah.
And then within the same week of him getting his, I got mine.
So basically, it's your brother's fault.
Yeah.
So if your brother's watching this, it's your fault. So it's running what?
337.
337 brake. So on a four-wheel drive car as well. That's quite a bit, isn't it? I can see you're not having any trouble with all this snow we've got as well. So what you've done to obviously get that to 337? What do they come as standard? Do you know?
This standard is 224.
Yeah. So you've done something to obviously get an extra 100 brake.
I mean, I've got the VF35 turbo. I've got the blue STI injectors.
Yeah.
Obviously a front mount intercooler.
Yeah.
And then obviously just mapped. Oh, and I've got a 3-inch turbo back exhaust.
Yeah. Which what I'll do now is I'll actually add a clip of the exhaust just idling. It sounds really nice, doesn't it? It's a nice deep tone as well. We're not sure if you guys can actually hear us as well over the exhaust, but we're hoping you can. So yeah, I'm gonna add that in now. Do you go to many shows and all that sort of stuff?
Yeah, I try to go to a lot. I go to the Jap Fest, Silverstone and Donington, Jap show at Santa Pod. But I do want to go to a lot more shows. I want to go to tracks. I didn't go to tracks last year.
Yeah. So the blue is obviously the iconic colour for Subarus. Did you pick that because obviously that is the iconic colour, or did you pick that because it's your favourite colour?
Well, for a Subaru, it's the colour to have, really.
Yeah.
And it is the most common colour to have.
Yeah.
I mean, you go to car shows and you just see a blue.
Yeah. The thing is though, like for me personally, do you know when I see a Subaru and it's a different colour, I don't usually clock it.
Obviously, you clock the noise because the Subaru's got a specific noise, hasn't it, with the exhaust and that on it. But for me, I don't clock it as much if it's grey.
Yeah.
Do you guys prefer the blue, or do you prefer like in any colour? What brand exhaust is it that's on the car?
It's well, it's an eBay special, but it's Toyo Sport.
Yeah.
So
Toyo Sport is actually quite a common brand for these cars as well, isn't it?
yeah.
I mean, it sounds nice as well. It does really sound nice, especially when it is on idle. It's just got that Subaru feel. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I do want to get it replaced.
Yeah.
So I've been looking at Scooby World.
Oh yeah.
So I've got a sports cat in it still. I want to get rid of that.
Yeah. See, I've got a sports cat in the VXR, but I have a feeling that's burnt through now because it shoots too much flames out there. So I don't think that's existent. That feels dead nice. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, that pulls them in. You can actually feel the power difference. That blow off. Love it, absolutely love it. That's actually really nice. I bet it's nice to drive on as well because that grip to that road is so good.
If I do boot it, you get the blow off sound. You know, if I'm like just plodding along,
Yeah, yeah.
sometimes I get the flutter.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. So obviously regarding the work on the car with the injectors and such and everything else in the exhaust, this is something that you've done yourself, isn't it?
yeah, I mean, I've been interested in cars for a while, and I've done pretty much everything myself with the help of my brother.
Yeah, yeah.
Before he calls me out on that, he has helped me a lot.
Best way to learn though, isn't it? It is the best way to learn.
I mean, I started learning stuff about cars through watching my brother do things.
Yeah. I always find that is the best way to actually learn stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you get a lot of people. I get a few people messaging me saying, "I want to do this on my car, but I did." Do you know what I mean? But the thing is, you won't actually get the experience of messing up and knowing where you've messed up unless you do it yourself.
Yeah.
So I always say, if you want to try something, just go for it. So obviously, with the injectors and stuff like that, did you find that as a big job to do, or? Because obviously it's got to be mapped in, hasn't it, when you change the injectors as
Yeah,
well?
I mean, it wasn't. I mean, my brother already did his, because he replaced his.
Yeah.
So I kind of knew roughly what to do.
Yeah.
And obviously, taking the injector plate covers off, that was a ball ache.
Yeah.
I mean, when they're off, you can leave them off and it's fine.
Yeah. So you tend to find that though with certain cars, don't you? It's awkward to get to certain stuff on them.
I mean, when I first got one, people were saying, "Oh, they're hard to work on." I mean, first week I had mine, I took intervals like 5 times.
Yeah. Once you've done it once, you know, don't you, straight away. It just makes things so much faster. This road is so bumpy. I'm going to add in some clips now of some drive-bys that we've took of the car. Obviously, some tunnel shots and all that sort of stuff, so you can hear the car properly as well. Sun on my left hand side, all I can see is my face like shining up. But obviously with the car, what is your plans for it now? Because obviously you've got a decent amount of power in it, you obviously got it looking nice as well, and what is the next step for you?
Well, there's a few things I want to do on the outside.
Yeah.
I want to replace the suspension because the coilovers are seized up on this.
Are they?
Yeah, so I can't adjust them, and I want to drop it a little bit more.
Yeah.
So first thing is I want to do that, new coilovers. Then I want to sort my bumper out at the front.
Yeah.
Because cutting for the intercooler, I cut some bits that I shouldn't have cut.
Yeah.
So it doesn't.
Just didn't
messy.
need doing. Yeah. The thing is, like, I mean, when you're doing stuff yourself, as we mentioned earlier, you make mistakes, don't you? But you only learn from them when you've made the mistake.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But obviously it's always honest, nice to be honest about what you've done to your cars and all that sort of stuff.
Basically, the thing I want to do is just sort the exterior out, tidy it up a little bit, stuff like that.
I mean, it's got a good amount of power already, until like we said. So obviously the next bit for you would be probably exterior. I mean, it still looks nice on the exterior, so I don't know much else what you can sort, but I suppose with it being your car, you know, every single little look. Do you know what I mean? Little bit on it.
It is just little things.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do a resealing my spoiler, because my spoiler, it's got that traditional leaky feeling.
Yeah. So speaking of your spoiler, actually, obviously you've added the supports in between, haven't you?
I have, yeah.
Yeah. So it's the normal WRX Impreza spoiler, but you've obviously added the slits in, haven't you?
Yeah.
Which actually make it look 10 times better, I think. So are you ever planning on changing the colour of the car? Are you ever planning on selling the car? Anything like that?
Well, I've thought about wrapping it before.
So if you was to wrap the car and money wasn't obviously an issue, what colour would you go?
I've thought about purple,
Yeah.
you know, red, like a candy red type thing.
Yeah.
But it's like so many different colours, it's like, which one do you choose?
See, that's the thing. It's a good thing with a wrap is once you've had it wrapped, you don't like it after a year, you can just rewrap it.
Yeah. I mean, I wanted something that would stand out.
Yeah.
So like, when you go to car shows, it stands out.
Yeah.
Right?
So that's sea blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think purple would match it. I actually do think purple would match it. To match the wheels you've got on the car as well. Speaking of wheels as well, actually, while we're on the subject, what wheels have you got on this car?
Rotors.
So you got some. What size are the rotors? You've got?
They are 18.
18s, because they look really nice, ain't it, on the car? Obviously the polished silver, aren't they, on the outside?
Yeah.
And then you've got, what is it, the gunmetal grey on the interior?
Gunmetal grey with a polished lip.
Yeah, it's really nice. Really nice calipers on the car. Some people will probably notice. One's yellow,
Yeah.
the rest are red. So he's already explained this to me, so I'll explain this to you guys. Basically, he was testing it, so he wanted to know what the yellow actually looked like, and obviously when he did the first one, it then started raining, didn't it? So, but to me, the yellow actually looks 10 times better on the car. Like, it stands out a lot more than the red.
Yeah, it just with the wheels, like, it just stands out behind the wheels a lot better than the red.
Definitely, 110%. See, I wouldn't think it would, but it does, 110% it does. So that was actually a really good call there. We just need to get all the three done. Is there any plans of you selling this car? You ever thought about getting rid of the car? Anything like that?
Well, I ain't had the car long, but I have thought about selling it and getting a truck.
Yeah.
I do love my trucks.
Like your American style?
Yeah, American style trucks.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a truck horn on my car, so what does that tell you?
Love it. So if you was to get obviously an American truck, what American truck would you get? Like, what is like money no option? You know, what would you get?
I do like the Dodge Rams.
Yeah.
There's some GMCs that I do like.
Yeah. See, I've only ever seen one Dodge Ram around here, and it was red and white. It was really nice, but it was so big as well.
Yeah, I know.
You don't realise how big they actually are until you see one in person as well. Right, so that's this review on this Impreza WRX. Basically, it's going to be on the channel a little bit, innit? Obviously, if he's using the unit and everything up there, he's always welcome up there, as everybody else is as well. But obviously, it's a nice car. It pulls really nice as well. It pops really nice. So why would you want them? Do you know what I mean? Very nice cars. Also, going to be going to Jackfest with this man as well. So if anybody's there, I'm going to be taking 350. He's going to be taking this. So, and his brother's there as well, and his brother's going. So like, comment, subscribe, all that sort of stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.